this fight had to happen.
Yep.
And even as Dana White told us around Thanksgiving when Conor fought in New York, I don't see how this fight happened. Even in February, I got a better chance of being back up for the Patriots at the Super Bowl. I did see him on the sideline holding his helmet because I knew this fight was going to happen. For $700 million, $800 million, Skip, nobody's turning that down. And Floyd got ahead and picked up that check, took care of the IRS. IRS need to stay out our business and stop putting our information out on the street. Now,
You're calling out the IRS now?
I'm calling it the I, the R, and the S. Don't make me and Floyd have to come see you. Keep our business out these papers.
Ooh.
Just to be clear, that's Shannon Sharp.
That's Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp saying that, IRS?
And
I paid extra.
Joy Taylor, Skip Bayless staying out of this?
well, we are out of this because
I paid extra.
you may have just called out the AUDIT, right? Audit. That's what might happen to Shannon Sharp. Oh, we think we're going to audit you, Mr. Sharp.
I paid a little extra, Skip.
Did
just
you?
to make. I always pay extra.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
Send me a little something back.
Yeah.
Because they ain't taking nothing of mine.
Yep. So what's our guesstimate? How many eyeballs were there actually? I don't want to do it times two. How many people actually watched this fight? What's our guesstimate
I believe
here?
more than watched the Super Bowl.
Okay, more than watched the Super Bowl. Were any of those millions and millions of people disappointed in this fight?
I believe not.
None. Have you seen a hint of anybody say, I was duped, I was fooled, I was taken advantage, I want my money back? Does anybody want their money back?
Does De La Hoya count?
Nobody does.
Does Oscar De La Hoya count?
Not Oscar. You know what? I think Oscar was highly entertained by this fight. Will this fight be more entertaining than Triple G versus Canelo? Who knows? But just on sheer personality magnitude, matchup of the MMA guy from Ireland versus the undefeated Floyd Mayweather Jr. from the United States of America, a black man and a white man. You can't do much better than this.
Nope.
Right? Subplots everywhere.
Yep.
Two huge personalities.
Yep.
The build-up to this fight was spectacular. I don't care what anybody says. I know it went over the edge and over the line many times, but it worked because it entertained everybody. Is it not just entertainment in the end? We want sports. This is hardcore sports because I have never been more fascinated by a matchup because I thought Conor could box a little. You thought he could box none. A lot of boxing experts said he will not even be able to lay a glove on Floyd Mayweather Jr., the greatest defensive fighter ever, and he laid 111 gloves on him.
And not a mark on his body.
Not a mark on his body, but he took some punishment. So the boxing media, trying to defend the faith and defend its sport, was completely out of touch and out of step with the buying public. Am I right? Because the public was all over this fight, and the public was highly entertained because it was pretty competitive. In fact, it was extremely competitive. And in the end, we had two shocking plot twists in the 9th round, not in the 2nd round or the 3rd round, in the 9th round. I'm going to say it one more time. Early in the 9th round, Floyd Mayweather is in trouble in the corner.
Low blow.
And the Showtime announcers both go in almost in unison. That hurt Mayweather.
Yeah.
Then
Hit
Al
him in his
Bernstein,
private.
that hurt Mayweather. No, I was talking about the straight left that caught him right in the jaw. And I'm yelling at home for the first time ever, finish him. And Robert Byrd, the referee, steps in and says, nope, break it up. And he pulls Conor off Floyd and pulls him to the middle of the ring, stops down. Floyd gets to shake it off and reset. And Conor's trying to swing over to the top of Robert Byrd, who hasn't even said fight yet. And guess what happened? We had the second shocking plot twist because we had hit that magic moment, that mark, that measuring stick for a UFC fighter, which was 25 minutes on the dot. Longest Conor had ever fought. And in his Instagram post, was it last night? Or he said, I didn't have time to prepare for the endurance it took to go 12 rounds. I just didn't have enough camp. And he went into detail about we'd try to go 12, but we'd have to slack off in the last 4 or 5 rounds because he just couldn't do it. He'd never done it in his life.
So he never
because it is hard, man. Okay, so again, it wasn't that Floyd started hitting Conor. It was that Conor got hit by the wall. He hit the wall, and he was done. He took his best shot in the corner. He took his best shot all through the 8th round, which he won. And then all of a sudden, he hit the wall. So you have two shocking plot twists right before your very eyes. This is wildly entertaining stuff. This isn't a reality show. This is unscripted, crazy, unpredictable sports right before your very eyes. Floyd's in trouble. The ref says low blow, and Al Bernstein screams on the Showtime, that wasn't a low blow because it wasn't a low blow. So whatever. it stopped what could have been a disaster for Floyd in the corner, and it opened the door for Floyd to win with a flourish. And all of a sudden, it just flipped the script. And was this not entertaining? Was it not fun to watch?
And this fight only happened because the fans wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
Skip, Conor and Floyd could have talked all they want to, but the fans started clamoring. They wanted it. And the 6.5 million buys said that they wanted it.
Yep.
Now, Skip, the thing I think that worked for these guys in their favor is that there was not the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd fight. It took too long. It was 4 years too late. This was basically 8 weeks, Skip. It was announced to like the beginning of June, at the end of June. They started the press tour, and the next thing you know, they're fighting. And that's what it was. It wasn't this long, exaggerated build-up where they're going to fight in 2018, they're going to fight in 2019. No, they're going to fight in about 8 weeks.
Great.
And so,
I thought it was too short. I told you on the show right here. I said, boy, that's a quick turnaround.
No, you wanted Floyd to try to be fighting at 41. It was a low blow. Now Floyd can't even have kids now. I'm glad he already got that out the way.
He hit him in the side.
He hit him
with a right hand.
He hit him in the side, all right. The side
That's
of something
absurd.
else.